Check out the ominous remains of dead giant sea creatures. Odd. Let's see here. 6,000 doubloons, the Jewel Crown Queen Archipelago. Oh, and a golden wrenchy thing. Score! The remains of one of those legendary seahorse creatures. Giant manatees gobble them up like cheese squigglies. Finally, the home of La Esponja Grande. Uh-oh.
Horrible. Teeth. Gnashing. Ferocious. Leviathan.
I neglected to mention the guardian of La Esponja.
What was it? A giant squid? They've been known to hunt and swallow entire corsairs.
No.
Megalodon? Devil whale?
Worse.
What then?
Female. Giant. Manatee.
The monster must be tamed, Cheap Whistle.
With what? A rolled-up newspaper?
Taming the female is no easy task. Their fickle minds are the greatest of all riddles. Complex, confounding, beautiful.
Are we still talking about manatees?
I equipped my crew to be able to communicate with the creatures. Alas, Santino was the only one who had learned to understand their song.
Sort of put all your eggs in one basket, huh?
Oh, what an explorer he would have made.
Sure, Santino could understand manatee, but how did he make those strange noises to communicate with them?
With the tongue of the manatee, of course.
What's the deal with you and manatee parts?
It's a device that I plan to market to tourists such as yourself after this adventure was complete. It allows you to produce their sounds.
Huh. So I don't have to put my mouth on anything gross?
I asked one of my crewmen to watch after it long ago.
Let me guess. Santino.
Certainly not. His skills were not to be wasted on such a simple mission. It would have been one of the others, though I'll be slivered if I can remember which one.
So one of the mutineers should know where the tongue of the manatee is?
I imagine so.
You don't have some cockamamie plan for taking care of the Leviathan?
Nothing. I originally spent 3 months fabricating a giant manatee shooter to be piloted by a crew of 15 men, all well learned in the ways of bestial romance. But sadly, they were lost during a trial run, mashed like peas.
Yeesh. Santino wasn't raised by giant manatees, was he? How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island, I believe, from a scientist.
The Marquis? Huh.
Even if we could get the winds to work in our favor, I'm not leaving this anchorage. I've come too far to risk losing the location of my super absorbent prize.
Okay, got it.
Learn to communicate with the manatee, and La Esponja Grande will finally be within our grasp.
Kava's locket. Voodoo trinket or foil-wrapped candy with a nougat center.
Look all you want, but don't take it.
Now the arrow points the opposite way. This should be interesting. Or fraught with peril. Aw, he looks so peaceful.
Well, whew, I just had the most magnificent daydream. I was back in my beloved's home. Her smell still plays on my nose. Perfumes of potpourri, the brine of shrunken heads, the balm of broken souls.
Whoa! This voodoo throne is plush, comfortable, ergonomic. No wonder she never stands up when I arrive. Now, upsy daisy! She can't get up? But I need to talk to the Marquis de Singe. It shows a woman conjuring a curse. I should probably put these cards on the mat in front of me. A spot for a tarot card. It has the picture of a fractured scientist on it. It's a picture of an incredibly handsome adventurer on his way somewhere. Hex me now. I wonder what this does.
Oh! Ooh, what a terrible wedgie! I wonder what could have caused this. I like otters. They're so cute, but potentially ferocious. They're the wolves in sheep's clothing of the sea. Perhaps I could develop genetically flambéed attack otters. Oh.
Whoa. That was like massive, instantaneous liposuction. Not that I've ever done that sort of thing.
What a terrible wedgie! I wonder what could have caused this. Oh! Ooh, what a terrible wedgie! I wonder what could have caused this.
Come on in. Enter my mystical lair of voodoo.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I have traveled here to... Pardonnez-moi, I can't quite remember.
Taking a break from playing around with my... with the hand of Threepwood,
Quoi? How do you know of this? Are you feeling alright? You seem, how you say, bizarre.
I feel... pretty.
That is nice. I will be going now.
Wait, while you're here, I want to ask you something. I understand that you speak the language of giant manatees, and I'm not referring to your silly accent.
How do you know of this? Yes, I have a book that can teach one the language of these majestic creatures.
May I have this book?
I feel no need to give it to you. You will just tarnish it with your mumbo-jumbo voodoo nonsense. You have no respect for these sciences.
Marquis, bring me the book of the manatee language or I'll give you an education on voodoo from the business end of a curse.
You make me laugh. This is the sound of my laughter. There will be no curse, because I am not believing in it. With that, I must go.
You may enter.
I have returned, but I do not know why.
You've returned because you know you have something I require.
My manatee language book? Why would I loan such a valuable tome to you?
Listen, Baguette for Brains, I'm warning you.
Or what? You always have no power over me.
Is everyone from your country so unhelpful?
The children of my homeland are indeed the finest the world has to offer. There is a reason we call our country the maternal walrus of the West.
Marquis, bring me the book of the manatee language or I'll give you an education on voodoo from the business end of a curse.
You make me laugh. This is the sound of my laughter. There will be no curse, because I am not believing in it. With that, I must go.
You may enter.
have returned, but I do not know why.
You've returned because you know you have something I require.
My manatee language book? Why would I loan such a valuable tome to you?
Keep your book. I didn't want it anyway.
I will.
You may enter.
I have returned, but I do not know why.
You've returned because you know you have something I require.
My manatee language book? Why would I loan such a valuable tome to you?
Is everyone from your country so unhelpful?
The children of my homeland are indeed the finest the world has to offer. There is a reason we call our country the maternal walrus of the West.
Listen, Baguette for Brains, I'm warning you.
Or what? You always have no power over me.
Listen, Baguette for Brains, I'm warning you.
Or what? You always have no power over me.
Marquis, bring me the book of the manatee language or I'll give you an education on voodoo from the business end of a curse.
You make me laugh. This is the sound of my laughter. There will be no curse, because I am not believing in it. With that, I must go.
It's cool sitting behind the giant skull. Like I'm the man. I mean, the woman. I mean, the man trapped in a woman's body. You know what I mean. All the ingredients needed for a big, unhealthy voodoo salad. A variety of voodoo-y volumes. Nothing about the language of manatees, though.
Oh, that is the worst wedgie I have ever known. Heavens to hippos, I can practically taste my underpants. No, it is impossible. She could not have done this to me. Perhaps I will bring her the silly textbook, just in case.
Whoever could it be? It's open!
I have brought you the language textbook you have requested. My motivations for this act are meaningless. Take it.
Oh, for me? Thanks, Mark. Put it there on the table. Now scram. Learn the enchanting language of the giant sea cow in 12 easy steps. Wow. Who knew manatees had such an impressive vocabulary? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. Even I'm getting tired of hearing that. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty Pirate. Even I'm getting tired of hearing that.
What am I doing in this spindly husk? It can't be Treepwood. Perhaps I have leapt into the decrepit shell of a sailor suffering starvation, or the torpid corpse of a malnourished deckhand.
Yeah, I think this is the manatee we rode in on. He looks okay, considering. Hi, Mr. Manatee. This probably sounds like nonsense to your unevolved ear, but I think I can understand you now. What are you going through? Figure out how to speak like a manatee so I can help this guy out and get to the sponge. Hungry, fella?